The kids buried their sleeping father in the sand, and his daughter even dumped a bucket of water on him. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck the beach. The wet sand on the man's chest reacted with the lightning, turning into hard glass crystals. Blood started seeping out from the sand as the hardened material compressed his body. The children were helpless. The man quickly told them to call 911, but when the firefighters arrived, they discovered it wasn't just the man covered in hard crystals. The sand all around him had also transformed into sharp glass shards. They realized the man was losing too much blood, his consciousness was fading, and his breathing grew shallow. They had to work fast to clear away the broken glass around him without touching his body. After nearly an hour of careful digging, the man's head was finally fully exposed. But then they discovered something even more serious. A piece of glass had pierced his neck. The intense heat from the lightning strike had cauterized the wound, and ironically, this scabbing had stopped the bleeding. A firefighter pulled out a needle and inserted it into the man's neck to start an IV while the others continued clearing the glass. The children nearby were consumed with guilt. If only they hadn't buried their father in the sand, none of this would have happened. Soon, the man's limbs were all dug out. Fortunately, the injuries to the rest of his body were just scratches. The firefighters prepared to pull him out, but the moment they grabbed his arm, an artery ruptured and started bleeding again. Everyone tensed up. A firefighter immediately pressed his hand against the wound to stop the bleeding and tied a rope around the upper arm to temporarily cut off the blood flow. Then they lifted the man onto a stretcher. The man was finally saved.